Okay, apparently I'm on now. I don't know what's happening. I've got a
Sorry, I
circle
don't understand.
over there. Oh, okay. Well, hey Google, stop. But, all right, folks. If anybody's out there watching this, probably not. But you know, who cares? I'm bored. Fucking quarantine. um, I'm gonna be making paprikash today. Um, it's a Hungarian like paprika chicken dish. We'll make mashed potatoes to go with it. You can do any starch, like rice, potatoes, fried potatoes. Rice and taters, real fucking cheap. You can do beans if you want, lentils. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you got laying around, pretty much. Because quarantine is a bitch. And fuck, my hair looks like shit. But whatever. God, this camera's so dirty. Doesn't make anything any better. Okay, fuck it. But got my mise en place and everything already. What is that one dish I wanted to use? Oh, that pot is I want to use. Probably should have done this before, but yeah. So, okay. I'm so sweaty, but fuck it. Here we go. Okay. Hi, Felicia. It's popping up notifications over where y'all talk. I don't know. Fuck it. Um, okay. Start with a little bit of butter in your pan. You want to sear off your chicken. I've got about 4 chicken thighs here. A little butter. Basically, I want to sear these off. You're a whore and I love you. I love you too, Amanda. Amanda said I'm a whore and she loves me. Well, also over here, a bell pepper. Traditionally, it's Hungarian bell pepper, like a red bell pepper, but this was cheap. More butter. Also Roma tomatoes, but diced tomatoes are so much cheaper. I do have some smoked paprika. I don't have enough, but I'm going to use regular paprika.
I promise you have enough.
Garlic, I don't actually. This is all I have.
You sure?
The smoked, yeah. And some onions. This is some chicken stock. I actually put some boiling water with the cubed stuff and salt, pepper. It's pretty much all you need, at least for the main part. But sorry, I got a message on there. Melt, you bitch. Yes. Go ahead and start getting the peppers and everything all nice and chopped up. One had all kinds of seeds in it. Turn that down a scotch. Now we're putting the chicken in, and you just want to get some color on it. Like, these are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Traditionally, it should be the bone in, but my husband does not like meat on the bone.
Nope.
So we don't do that. Here's a quick washy wash. Get the seeds out of this pepper. All right. I'm just cutting the pepper into strips, then I'm cutting the strips into smaller bits. Look, you beautiful bitch. Shut up, Aaron.
sauce to leave it time. You leave the time.
Okay. Looks like the butter right around the chicken is starting to get a little bit of color on it, which means that the chicken is almost done on that side. Again, we're not really cooking it through. When it comes to thighs can take a longer heat without drying out because they're dark meats. They do give it more work, apparently, so they can hold it for the cooking. If you're using like chicken breasts or anything for this, I'm going to recommend you don't do that. Traditionally, you're not supposed to, but it makes a world of difference when it comes to flavor. And you really want to add flavor any step you can. Starting to brown. See, you can see I've got like a little bit of color on them. So, just need to simmer for about 20 minutes or so. So while that's doing that, I'll go ahead and do the mashed potatoes and stuff. Right. Onion. The skins off of these. Yeah. Is anybody watching out there seen that was it Tiger King show? We just finished it and oh my god. Oh, so absolutely ridiculous. Like, I cannot wait for season 2. I actually posted about it right before I went online. So that's what was taking so long. Like, we had to finish that show. Hashtag free Joe. You definitely shouldn't be locked up in there when all these little bitches get to run free. Especially that little Vegas motherfucker. His ass needs to go down. So I'm using 2 onions here because they are smaller, and I'll add like with some texture and some sweetness. Because onions have a higher sugar content than most fruits. That's why they caramelize, as in caramelized onions. It's a great day to learn here. We'll give a good rough chop on these. Nothing too pretty when you're trying to impress anybody. Uh-oh. Lost an onion. Oh well. Get that in a minute. Skin's on the board. Cool. Oh, slice my finger off. Yeah, nothing fancy on these, just quick little rough chop. If you do get a piece of skin or something in it, it's fine. It's not gonna hurt anything. So he's running the dog out right now. Peppers and onions are done. Let me grab a bowl for my chicken, because my chicken's done, y'all. Some little pieces that are stuck there, that's fine. Not mad at that. I'll show you the pan in just a second. This chicken is halfway cooked, so it is going into a separate, different bowl, of course. And you see this? This is just pure fucking flavor. Don't screw up. I'm not going to screw up, Hope. That is pure fucking flavor in there. Veggies in here. And in all fairness, you can eat out of this bowl. This bowl is still very plain. Like, we're going to wash it, of course, but it is still very plain. Those in there. A little mixed up. The rest of that butter in there, all mixed up. You can use any kind of oil you want to. Traditionally, this uses what is it? Pig fat, I believe. Because I did do the research on this. My garlic, smash, garlic, smash. Here, scrape the bottom of that pan, get some loose bits up if you can. They're all going to come up in just a couple minutes anyway. I've got it on like a medium heat. So, but yeah, this is of course a non-stick pan. This is the reason I use this one. So I can scrape the bottom without hurting anything. But again, all that's going to come up in just a couple minutes anyway. So start putting the liquid in there. Or then I pull the sour cream out, or the heavy cream. Which I find the heavy cream to be a little bit optional. So, but there's a couple cloves of garlic, throw in there. Let that cook for about a minute till it's nice and fragrant. Yes, I'm aware I am sweating like a motherfucker. Oh my god. Ugh, I'm a fat fuck and it's summer. I don't do well. But yeah. Been in there for about a minute. Let me go ahead and find me a better utensil. What we got over here? Here we go. My OXO. This will work beautifully. There we go. Stirring up all that flavor from the bottom of that pot. Let's go for like another minute. Now, got the paprika here. This is actually like fancy, nice paprika. Smoked. There's not a whole lot in here actually. Oh my god, love it. God, the smell. Normally, if I wasn't live, I'd be singing along to some fucking musical like Wicked or Bo Burnham on my Googler over there. Thank you, Sierra. So watch. Hey Google. It just lights up. What's 5 plus 7?
Sorry, it looks like that device hasn't been set up yet. You can do that in the Google Home app.
I'm not doing that in the Google Home app. I got shit today. Okay. Now the onions and everything got a good bit of color on them. This is about a tablespoon of the smoked paprika. I'm dumping that in there. And I got the rest of my paprika. Oh god, I can, as soon as that hits, I can smell it. About another 2 tablespoons or so of that. Do not forget your salt, y'all. Salt, salt, salt. Pepper, 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 pepper. And just because I can, feel free to leave this out. But here's some cayenne. Because we like spicy. Oh, God. Second that paprika hits, you can really smell it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, fuck, yes. Oh. Stir that on just for a second. Now in goes my chicken. Get in there. That last cube that won't come out. Okay. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Mix all that up in there. Da 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 da. canned maters. The recipe I found calls for like 4 or so Roma tomatoes, but why get the fresh produce that may or may not be there when the cans of tomatoes usually are? So, and y'all, I gotta say, that's like pretty much it. Yeah, I used everything I had over here to get the sour cream out. So, this, of course, looks like a really weird soup right now. Turn this up a bit. Cook this down a bit, just for a few minutes, like maybe 5 minutes or so. Then I'll put the chicken back in, bring it up to a boil. Turn on the simmer. That's my broth real quick. See how thin the broth is? Like it's barely even cutting the spoon kind of thing. Just checking for seasoning. Oh my god. That's fucking perfect. As with any dish, salt and pepper to your own taste. You can always add more. You can't put it back in. I do not keep salt and pepper on my table because nothing hits my table without being tested at least 14 times. So, yeah, good times. Good times. Use this over here. Put that back. Get these out the way. Yeah, for all you nerds out there, this is the dish that I saw Vision attempting to make Wanda when she walked out of the bedroom, and I really want to say Civil War. I get those damn movies confused. There's so many of them. But yeah, oh my god, so good. That's nice and hot. We're gonna put the chicken back in now. We're not touching it. And then you got all those accumulated juices in there. Those have got to go back in too. You toss those, we're no longer friends. Unfriend me because you're wasting my time. You're wasting your time and doing a disservice to yourself and your family. Accumulated juices are your friend. If nothing, you can sop them up with a fucking biscuit. Just make sure the chicken's cooked first. So. Got some tea. That is boiling. Set down to about medium low. Oh. I swear it's a hill. I just exhaled steam because that shit was so just. It's a sour cream and flour mixture in this to thicken it up at the ends because fat and flour work as a thickener. Sour cream is just fat. So, yeah. Yeah. Just simmer, simmer, simmer. And if you're like me, you don't have lids. So, lid. I don't know where the fucking lids are in this house. Actually, that was given to me. So I don't even know if that's ever actually lid to that one. Pretty sure it was given to me by Michael or Ginger. What's up, Ginger? If you're watching this. So, okay, simmer, simmer, simmer. Let me get my taters ready. 1, 2, Oh, y'all little big babies. Yeah, that'll be plenty. Now, taking my taters over to the sink. I'm gonna wash them up. Then I'm gonna cut them up and I'm gonna ball them. So they need to be washed, cut, and balled. One of the reasons I prefer to do this whole live thing is because I cannot be bothered to edit fucking anything. Even on TikToks, all my shits are like pretty much one cut, except for one video I made, which was kind of stupid, but really wanted to drive the point home. Got some cheap ass garlic bread in the freezer. I'm gonna make to go with this. I would go ahead and preheat the oven, but I'm fucking dying as it is. So, Jesus fucking Christ. Using a vegetable peeler to peel these taters. Because yes, I have small knives, like paring knives and stuff, but I cannot be bothered. That's the way my mama did it. And absolutely nothing wrong with that, but you know, work smarter, not harder. And I am skinning these babies right into the sink so they can go down the garbage disposal and don't have to worry about it. Shouldn't even put the butter up. I'm gonna need that. Oh well. We'll give it a minute. I know where it is. How is everyone doing in quarantine? I'm going crazy. We went grocery shopping today for like the first time in like a week. And that was fucking interesting because here in South Carolina, they passed the shelter in place, like lockdown bullshit. You have to stay at home unless you're an essential employee. And let me tell you how many fucking cars we saw out. Which they can't really say, you know, you have to shelter in place when they leave over half the fucking stores open. Like apparently, like, okay, grocery stores, essential. Yes, 100%. Post office, fuck yeah, I get it. PetSmart, okay, people need to see, they're aminals, need to see the doctor. Not mad at that at all. You do you gotta kind of pick aminals, this, that, and the other. But at the same time, it's like, y'all aren't actually like doing anything. Especially when it comes to, I have a friend who works in auto sales, like he's a car salesman, and he's posting every 10 minutes, like, you know, why am I at work? What the hell's going on? So I added salt. What are you talking about, Cassie? Okay. Gonna get some cold water on my taters. Yeah, can you open that door? Yeah. Holy fuck. I am fucking dying over here. Okay. When you're doing taters, you always want to make sure that you, when you're cutting them, you cut them as close to uniform as you possibly can. Uniform. This way, you know they're going to cook evenly and this, that, and the other. Because if they're all the same size, they're going to cook at the same time. Then you want to make sure you put them in a pot with cold water. Why you put them in a pot with cold water when you use hot water to heat them up or to cook them? Well, let me tell you. Because if you put them in a pot With hot water, it starts cooking the outside. Then the outside's done before the inside's done. Then when the inside's done, the outside's beyond done. And just mush and already falling off in your water. So, yeah. Do what the fuck I say. Down the center. Cut into some thick ass home fries. And just slice them into little cubes. Done. I'm not done. I got 2 more. But that's a little bitch one. Oh my god, I feel so much better here already. I'm just gonna name myself a fucking sweaty chef. Like, because what the fuck? Oh. I haven't turned the water on yet, or the heat on yet for the taters, because I wait until I get to the very last one. Then I turn the heat on high. And on the last one, 2 cuts. 2 cuts. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Always salt your water. And a little trick I like to use. Get you some garlic. Slice the ends off. You can peel it like individually, which takes a couple seconds here and there, or just smash that shit with the back of your knife, like boom, done. 2, 3. Now just drop those in the water. So. Like the bottom of my shirt is completely fucking soaked at this point.
Turn on the air conditioner.
That's expensive. So we're gonna check the paprikash. Where is my? Every so often, you just want to check it, give it a stir. That's actually bubbling way more than I want it to, so I'm gonna turn that down. Yeah, that's looking good. Careful when you add salt to things like this, because if you do the chicken stock cubes like I did, they already have a good bit of salt in them. So this tasted perfect when I first tasted it, but it's going to concentrate and it's going to get saltier. But I'm also adding the sour cream and the flour in a bit too. So, you know, we'll see. Another 15, 20 minutes or so. Those are going. Let's get a wee bit tidied up. So, what are we saying? Hello, hello. Okay. Yes, I actually made cookies and everything last night. I was thinking I'd make something for work yesterday, but somebody didn't get back to me. Because we have a guy who works in our kitchen who just started eating meat again recently, and I didn't want to make anything like when he started meat that's going to mess him up. So I messaged him, was like, hey, I have a question. He never got back to me. They didn't even come in, so I couldn't make what the fuck I wanted to do anyway. But whatever. Trash. Tidy. Just trying to get everything nice and clean. What the fuck you beeping at? Oh, Joey. My cousin commented on a post, which means he's sending me 16 more memes. He sent me 10 of them earlier. All the Tiger King. Which again, you know, hashtag free Joe. That's 100% Carol killed her husband. Like, that is a 100% fucking fact. Carol killed that motherfucker. Poor guy. Get these all down the disposal. 1 second, it's gonna get kind of loud. Get that close. Okay. Check back in on the main vent here. Still bubble, bubble, bubble. Okay. I'm gonna let this simmer without the lid now for a few minutes. So we'll get some of that liquid out of there. This is just starting to bubble, bubble. And some freeze-dried chives. I'm using that. And some rosemary salt. Which is a gift. So a little bit of it left. So I'll probably use all of it. But, you know. There's about a half a cup of sour cream in here, which I'm going to add some. Like, I think this is the only thing I actually bought for dinner tonight was the sour cream. Because everything else I was pretty sure I had already. So, but this is what it says to do. I've never done this before. This part at least I don't remember doing this. I think I just used sour. But, whatever. Back. Taters still haven't boiled. Some flour in there. It says whisk together in a bowl, but I'm going to fork together in the container. I'm not really too worried about developing gluten or anything. I just want to make sure it's all nice and mixed really well. If you want to put this into a bowl, you can. It's about a cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of flour. Combine them really well, you know. But I did not. I'm not trying to do extra dishes. So, yeah, this is looking so good. Need to cook it down, no? But it's still, oh, still pretty thin. And I want it to be a good bit thicker. It'll get thicker once I add this to it, but it's not the consistency I want yet. So. Who all's messaging me? Oh, Sierra, it's asking what did I think. I'll get to her in a minute. So many messages. Damn, y'all, calm down. Like, we'll talk about this later. It's okay. It's all good. Oh, snap. Okay. There we go. As you notice, I just turned the heat up on this some. Not worried about the chicken thighs being dry. If I was using, um, if I was using like the chicken breast, then I know they'd be dry. But chicken thighs are fine. I know they're going to be fine, but something's telling me to pull them out, so I am. I've gone against my instincts before, and it's been all kinds of fucked up. So, let's get you oh, come on, you bitch. Yeah, this chicken's real flavorful and everything now anyway. So, there's 4 pieces in there. Okay. Are you going to fucking boil today? Because you are taking your fucking sweet time, and I'm not appreciating this. The paprikash is getting nice and boily. The taters are just like, no, we're going to get foam. I can't even tell if anybody's watching or not. Oh well. I guess since it's already 300 degrees in here, let's preheat the oven. Oh god. Yeah, this is nice and thick and loopy looking. Yeah. Oh shit. That bowl was real close. Like I might end up seasoning this again when this is all said and done with, like adding more salt to it. But using the spatula here, I can scrape across the bottom and it goes smooth because I got all the fond up. The fond's little pieces that are stuck to the bottom that are just pure fucking flavor. You are finally okay. Thank you. Jesus. Oh, that took far too damn long. By the time the oven's preheated, that should be done. Yes. This out of the way. My tasting spoon back right there. You go there. You go to the trash since we're done with you. Maybe, oh, he hasn't eaten since chicken last night. So, he was probably whining. Did he go? He was probably whining because he was hungry. Whew. Give this a couple more minutes. And ready over here. Bread. The bread I'm using is the Texas Toast from Walmart. The garlic stuff, the frozen stuff. It's like $1.50 for 8 pieces. Not bad. You could always serve with any kind of bread you have. Anything, you know, kind of crusty would go really good with this because it's going to be like a thick, hearty stew. So you want something with some crunch that'll hold up to it and make it like more texturally pleasing. So you can see potatoes are going. This is going. I'm tired. I need a colander for these taters. clean up this one from the pasta. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay, last glass of tea. I'll have some water. Jesus. But, like you can tell if you look, if you can see in here, it's gone down by about half an inch or so. Another quarter-inch, and I'll be good. Because then I believe it'll be the consistency I want it to be. So if you can see any of that, probably can't because my camera on my shitty laptop is shitty. But yeah, see how salty it is now. That's quite salty. Still good though. It's almost got a bacony flavor to it. There's no bacon in it. That smoked paprika. Nom, 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 nom. I think it's more of that stuff too. But yeah, again, this dish is something that can be made with like stuff you just have around. And a great way to make a really interesting dinner for the family with like little to no real shopping. So, check potatoes. Nope, not yet. The potato, my nail broke into it, but it didn't try to get. Like the whole thing needs to break down. This way, when I like squeeze into it, it needs to like try to go smushy instead of splitting. This way, this is how I know it's not quite ready. Figure it's like real close though. My fan's turning on because my oven semi thinks this is too hot over here. But I mean, we're done. We've got like one more minute. You've got like one more minute. I'm steady like pulling against the bottom, like something's gonna stick. It's not sticking yet, but again, you do want to make sure you are stirring every minute or two because shit will stick. Then once it sticks, it burns. If it burns, the whole dish is ruined. But you're going for that real smoky vibe. Or someone will say, "Hey, this shit's burned." You'd be like, "Shut up. Go to McDonald's if you're so goddamn picky. Eat the chemicals." Ooh, what? Who is this? Let's see. Let's say that's ready. I'm not going to use this fork to scoop this out. I'm going to use my super duper spatula here, which is silicone based and perfect for this. goes to this like, from this red to like a deep tan is the color I'm gonna say. It still looks great, but I'm gonna turn the heat down some because this shit thickened up real fast. So move that off the heat while I'm dealing with potatoes. I feel like those are done. Okay. And that's back on the heat simply because I walked away for a minute. That off. And I just didn't want to have it start bubbling up and popping everywhere because I walked away for a minute. Because toss this. We all know, you can see it is still trying to glow red even though it's on like damn near the lowest setting. Oh, oh, that bowl is hot. Ow, okay, fine. That back in there. Remember, take any opportunity you can to put flavor in. Traditionally, the recipe calls for water. I'm like, I'm using chicken. Why not fucking use chicken stock? I mean, hell. If I can get more flavor in it, fuck it, why not? Holy shit. Mm. Now that is good. Mm. Yes, my husband's giving me weird looks. But it's his own goddamn fault. He didn't want to agree to marry me. It's on you. What? We've moved past that. Okay. Get this pan that had the taters in it. Taters. That heat is off. Get some butter. Shit. Mess. It's fine. I think it's over. Get my handy dandy tater masher. Yeah, we're mashing the garlic, we're mashing the taters, getting it all up in there. I see all these recipes. There's like pasta sauce recipes and stuff. It's like, now remove the garlic because we're done with it. Hell no. I paid for that damn garlic. I'm going to eat that damn garlic. I don't want a hint of garlic flavor. I want a garlic flavor. We're not making LaCroix garlic. LaCroix, however you want to say it. You can use a fork if you don't have one of these. It just takes a little bit extra time. There was a sale on OXO products at Bed Bath & Beyond over Christmas. So, whoops. Get your ass back in. That was fucking hot. Ow. Shit, that was hot. Oh, okay. Oh, 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 oh. I like to mash it real good. This is more of a matter of preference. That was the oven, so It's going in. Which takes like about 8 minutes. Oh, that's you can half mash, quarter mash, 10 times mash. It's up to you. Potato ricer, something else you get to clean. So, yeah, screw it. You do you. Or, if you want to do boiled potatoes, that'll go great. But I wanted to do mashed. And pepper. We love pepper. Got some freeze-dried chives. Some chives up in that bitch. Put a splosh of milk in there. That is a technical term, a splosh. Now they're looking more like mashed potatoes. Also, the paprikash can easily be done vegetarian. Just peppers, onions, zucchini, whatever you want to do. Like you're the one cooking. Whatever you got, throw the shit in the pot. Yeah. Oh yeah. Then eat salt. Then eat salt very badly. That's like no salt. Holy shit. Oh. Splosh of milk. So for you writing down the recipes at home, it's 2 sploshes. S-P-L-O-O-C-H. Interestingly enough, I bought this when I was watching something on Gordon Ramsay on YouTube, him cooking at home with his kids, and this is the one he uses. Made me really excited. So these are Gordon Ramsay mashed potatoes right here, goddamn. Try again. No, that works. Let me get in here with an actual spoon and just like really get in here. Okay, that'll work. Now, careful with this, because once you add that flour sour mixture, flour sour cream, it's gonna try to stick to the bottom. You don't want it to stick to the bottom. You pay for this. Money's tight. Get your fucking money. So, real thick and rich. See how thick that is now? See how close the back of the spoon? Happy dance. Oh, that tastes so fucking good. Now, potatoes are done. Bread's almost done. This is going. When the bread's done, I'm going to go ahead and take this off. It's just simmering at this point on the lowest setting possible. So, yes. I will post a picture of the finished dish once I serve it up. And hope to see y'all again next time.